Now to the ugly and heated exchange in Andhra politics. The tragic death of a YSRCP worker under the wheels of former Chief Minister Jagan Reddy's vehicle at a public function remains a sharp political exchange now. While the government has filed an FIR against Jagan Reddy in the case and seized his vehicle, the family of the victim has claimed that TDP workers had forced them to file this case.
Well, that statement, Vasudha, came after Jagan Reddy visited the family. And Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu hit out at Jagan Reddy of quote-unquote managing the victim's family, insinuating that his visit put them under pressure to make allegations against the TDP. It's an ugly political exchange over a tragic incident. We have both the YSRCP and TDP spokespersons for a face-off up ahead. But first, listen in to N. Chandrababu Naidu.
పోతుంటే కారు కింద మనిషి పడిపోతే వాళ్ళ కార్యకర్తే పడిపోతే తీసి కుక్క పిల్ల మారిగా బయట పడేసి నేరుగా వెళ్ళిపోతే సకాలానికి హాస్పిటల్ తీసుకుపోలేక అతను చనిపోతే ఆయన భార్యను పిలిపించి యాజ్ యూజువల్ మేనేజ్ చేసి మా ఆయనకు కారు కింద పడితే ఏమీ కాలేదు అంబులెన్స్ లో తీసుకపోతే ఏదో అయిపోయిందని చెప్పి పరిస్థితి వచ్చారంటే ఈ నేరస్తుల్ని ఏమనాల తమ్ముళ్ళు అని మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతున్నా. ఎన్ని డ్రామాలు నా జీవితంలో ఎప్పుడు చూడలేదు. కోడికత్తి డ్రామా, కడానా కోడికత్తి డ్రామా కూడా నా మీద పెట్టే పరిస్థితి, గులకరాయి డ్రామా.
Veera, it's really sad that the death has already happened. There's so much politics that's playing out over this death. Deepak Reddy Gunapati of the TDP joins us. We also have Karthik Yellaprakada of the YSRCP joining us. Thank you both of you for being part of this broadcast. Deepak, to you first. Who really politicized this? Because I understand that the Chief Minister spoke about this only yesterday, but the YSRCP is saying that the police acted against them in a biased fashion, and it was just a former Chief Minister visiting the victim's family. What's wrong with that?
Ma'am, I would like about a half minute uninterrupted time, because I would like to totally expose the YCP party and see to that the truth comes out and it's put in front of the people. YSRCP party, the leadership, is one of the worst you can come across in politics, and they have mastered the art of political terrorism. If you see, once the incident took place, they said it was hit by, the person was hit by one of the convoy car. And then once the video came out after 3 days, they had nothing to do. Then they said it was a morphed video. And then the report came out saying that the video was original. And then clearly all the people sitting in the car knew that the car ran over the person, and they just threw the person in the side in the bushes, didn't even take him to the hospital. And once the issue got to the people and there was total public outrage, now they started covering up their, saying that, we have given him some compensation of 10 lakhs. Jagan Reddy is A2 in the case, and the case is now pending in the court. Once the case is being heard by the court, how can an accused go and meet the victim's family? And you can see in the video which came out in the press, somebody from the side are prompting to that lady saying that, you talk like this. And this is exactly the modus operandi what YCP party follows. If you see, when they killed their own uncle, brutally, the next day they said it was a heart attack, and then the following day in their own paper, they come out and say that Chandrababu Naidu ji with an axe in their paper saying that he attacked him.
You've had your first minute of uninterrupted time. Let Karthik respond to what you've said. Karthik, please respond to the allegation that Deepak is making, that as accused to, you go and meet a victim and then it is under your pressure that they have made the allegation against the TDP. Respond.
This has been an historic problem in the state. So Mr. Chandrababu Naidu repeatedly refers drama, and that's why we say TDP, and that's Telugu Drama Party. It's not for the people. The painful thing is we've lost a very loyal supporter of us. That woman, who happens to be his wife, she was scared. 50 people, where our reports say that Mr. Lokesh's team and ITDP or TDP's team has come and forced her after the accident has happened. And she herself has come towards our leader, Jagan Reddy, to express that grief and concern that she has doubts. Now, the question we got to be asking is, What's the doubt there? The person who was hit by a 3,000 kilograms of vehicle, and there is no autopsy report as of yet. And then the punch number report, as I see just now, they just wrote that there were minor injuries. And the main report is yet to come. And then 50 people coming towards her home and then trying to, persuade her. And she tried to express that concern. And now let's look at this from a humane angle. The person is a loyal supporter. We have lost him. And now the Honorable High Court has given a stay. And the Politburo member of the same party, Mr. Varla Ramaya, comes out and even, downplays the honorable judgment. That's a contempt of court. And what we're doing with the judicial process in our state. And that's why we don't have constitution. And I don't want to play politics here. The whole point is, let's think from this humane angle. The general lady has all the doubts now, and she's expressing that concern. Let's look at that from that standpoint.
Made your points. Both of you said you don't want to play politics, but it's ultimately become a political issue and a political exchange. My colleague Uma Sudhir has this report. Let's just listen into this before we come back to the political spokespersons.
So all the political din is right now about a death, discord and demagoguery, with all the political parties attacking each other sharply, stirring up emotions and increasing tensions in an already politically surcharged atmosphere. That's what Andhra Pradesh has always been. Chili Singaya's case has become even more something that has raised political tempers, because it was the death of a man, of course, and then the visuals were very, very emotionally kind of disturbing, because you saw a man coming under the wheels of a car, and apparently the leader had gone away and left him to die. That's what the TDP and the police have said. And subsequently, after Chili Singaya's wife and family met Jagan Reddy, she starts to question, doubt the circumstances in which her husband has died, and she even points fingers at the TDP and says that Lokesh's men, she alleges, had come to her place and she had felt intimidated, she says. Chandrababu Naidu reacted to it, saying that Jagan Reddy and his party had left their own party worker to die almost like a dog, is what he said. And subsequently, he also said that they had managed to, as usual, manage the wife, and he also said that they had tried to divert the blame on the TDP, just like they had done in the case of the attack, as is very popularly called Kodikati case, in which they had tried to divert the blame onto Chandrababu Naidu and his party. YSRCP has now reacted to this once again, saying that Chandrababu Naidu has compared a Dalit to a dog, is what they allege. AI has also been used in order to defame Jagan, because they allege that he is getting popular and Naidu was feeling jealous of that. So you have a death, you have a Dalit angle, you have also the allegation that AI has been used to create proof in this particular case.
Remarks from both our spokespersons. Deepak Reddy, why see something like a outreach to a worker's family as whitewashing of crime? What would be the TDP's defense of this?
To devise,
One tries to hide it, it cannot be hid. Just 3 points, and I would totally expose YCP. Once the incident took place, all the members in the car clearly knew that there was a man who was under the tire. They did not come out with the truth and accept it for 3 days till when the video actually came out. And once the video came out, they were caught off guard. So then another video came out where the person was actually talking. So he was okay. So if they would have not thrown him in the bushes and would have rushed him to the hospital, which was close by, a life would have been saved. To hide this is the evil political drama what these people are playing.
Karthik, your response to that, yeah. Karthik.
Yeah, I have to respond to that. So this keep coming again and again. Why there was no ambulance in that?
And even the court angle. Once it's in the court, you should not go. You should not go to the family of the
I should get my share of mine.
Yes.
Yeah. The point is, why there was no ambulance in the convoy? What would have happened if there was an ambulance? Why there was no protocol given? Why there was no rope party? Why there were no enough police around? And what
the question is, why didn't you people take him to the hospital after running them down? That's the question to be asked.
The question to be asked is, who has allowed that thus much of a crowd approaching to the convoy? Who should stop that? Who should stop that? That's under the state police.
Clearly, the permission was not given by the police. You people have mobilized the
So
crowds.
there's no
The
rogue
police have
party.
asked you to go, not go in a convoy.
There's no
The police have clearly
there's
laid
no
down
rogue
the
party.
rules.
Ultimately,
There was
it was
there
your
was no
rally.
pilot given.
Ultimately,
Who
it
should
was your
signal
rally.
that the convoy should be stopped? Who should signal the
No,
convoy should be
ultimately, it
stopped?
was your rally.
So-
It's the question of what happened after that. There are multiple questions, and I think the deepest question of it all, Vasudha, ultimately is about the political culture.
Yes.
And why this kind of an incident can happen and why party workers tend to crowd so much around convoys and rallies. All politicians will accept that this is like an incident that's waiting to happen given the kind of way in which convoys travel through huge crowds. Vasudha.
Absolutely, and all leaders, including the former Chief Minister of Andhra, should have taken care to ensure that these numbers don't spill over and an incident like this doesn't happen. And of course, the politicization of a death is clearly shocking and something that should have been completely avoided. Thank you all of you for joining me on this broadcast.